Happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome back to the Card Closet for another episode. Got a card in the mail just the other day, which adds to my 1911 Red Sox Team Set build that I'm working on. So I thought I'd show you my 1911 cards and show you the progress I've been making. So the main product that year was the T205s, sometimes called the Gold Border. And this is Ed Saccott, kind of give you an example of what that set looked like. These cards are highly counterfeited, but the telltale way to know if you've got a legitimate one is that the gold border actually has texture to it, because those are small flecks of something or other. Somebody said gold, but I can't imagine it's real gold. But it adds a texture to that gold border. When you're bidding on eBay, of course, you can't tell what the texture is, but once you get it in hand, you can tell for sure that's what it is. So let's take a look at the other ones. I don't have a great conditioned set from 1911, I'll admit that. Here's Bill Kerrigan, Clyde Ingle, Ed Carger, John Kleino, lots of paper loss there. Hall of Famer Tris Speaker, Jake Stahl, and Heine Wagner, brother of Honus Wagner. Can't even see his name there because of the paper loss. A lot of these have paper loss on the back too. This is how I was able to get the speaker, because a lot of these were pasted into scrapbooks back at the time and then peeled out later and sold. So you can kind of see what the backs look like. It's cigarette brands, so you've got Piedmont, Sweet Caporal, Hassan, which you can't see too well, and this one was a Sweet Caporal as well. So the reason these two here, Kleino and Wagner, they've got a lot of paper loss. Those two are really more expensive than the rest of them. And so even getting them with the paper loss, I was, close to $100 each. To get them in decent condition would be more than I care to spend right now. I picked these up probably about 4 or 5 years ago. So because there's only like 8 players in the team set from T205, I started looking around at other brands that were made in 1911 to see if I could fill out more players. And I came across this product called Sporting Life, which has the code M116 in the vintage card encyclopedia. And this just came in the other day. It's Amby McConnell of the Boston Red Sox. So if you're like me and you collect by the year rather than the set, then it's important to know what year, obviously, that the card was made. And this Sporting Life set is just like the T206 set and the Batter Up set, where it was produced multiple years. So when you're holding it in hand, you don't necessarily know what year you have. Some years, like T206, you can look it up and it's pretty obvious what year you got it. So Sporting Life was produced in 1910 and 1911, and they were produced in 12-card series, and there were 24 series. So in 1910, they produced all 24 series of 12 players each with random teams in each of the series. So Series 1 had a player from each team, Series 2 the same, etc. Then in 1911, they reproduced the exact same cards, but they produced them as team sets. But since the cards are identical, I'm not sure how to tell whether the card I have would be from 1910 or 1911. So I'm pretty much going to have to trust PSA on this one. They determined this was a 1911, so that it was produced with a team set. Other than that, I do not know of a way to tell. So if you're a pre-war guy and you know how to hold a raw Sporting Life card from 1910 or 1911, if you know how to tell which year it's from just by looking at it, let me know, because I would love to learn that so I can be sure to get them from the appropriate year. There are a number of other players in the Sporting Life set that are not in the T205, so I would like to pick up a few more to get as many Red Sox players from 1911 as I can. So there you go. That's 1911. Hope you enjoyed that. It's a fun year. T205 is kind of the little brother to T206, but it is a fun set. Reasonably priced for the most part. A little bit cheaper than T206 generally, but you do have those green cards that are a little bit more. So hopefully there aren't too many of those in your favorite team. All right. Well, you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Weekend's wrapping up here in a couple hours, but take care. God bless, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.